Yo, 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 yo. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. Everybody, let me turn this stuff off. Um, Shalom, shalom. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. I need to switch cameras. I'm gonna let this one charge up for a little bit. What's good? You said blessings, bro. I sent you an email. Is there a contact I can get? Thanks. What's your name? I can look it up right now. Listen. I've been getting a lot of emails. I can't keep up. But I what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through it while we on her right now, and I'm gonna read your message. But what's your name on there? You can bank on it. Peace, love, and light, y'all. What's good, y'all? Come on in. Come on in, man. Do 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 do. What? Hey, that's what we gonna talk about, man. That's what we gonna talk about. He said, "Shalom, family." I said my boy had 8K. I look back, he went up to 35K. Yeah, it's time, bro. It's really time. I'm gonna speak on that in this video. It's crazy. I actually went from 2K because I think I had 2.7, if I'm not mistaken, and then about 4 or 5 days, the mug just went stupid. Like, talk about that though. I'm from WLC. What's your name though? Like, because I'm in my emails right now and I do not see. Is it Jennifer? I got a message from Jennifer. I got a message from Athena. I got a message from Nadine. I got a message from Kellyanne. I got messages from a lot of different people. Like, just let me know what your name is, and we can go from there. Sunny Lane, what's good, bro? Peace, King. Keep being the inspiration you are, man. Got to. Abundance, what's good, sis? Tribe Melody, what's good, bro? Peace, love, and oh, Kellyanne. Okay, cool. Let me see. So let me go back to your message. Kellyanne Christian. Okay, cool. Family looking to link up. Okay, I got you. Okay, cool. I'm going to reach out to you after this live. Well, I'm going to respond to your message. I'll reply to it after we go live. I got you. I've been following you since the song I have used to Tim Max and Shalom. What's good, family? Lamera Johnson was good. Peace, love, and light. I hope you all are doing well. 1 second. One second. Let me do this real quick. Is my audio good? Just want to make sure my audio good. It's clear. It's crisp. Is it low? Is it high? How does it sound to y'all? Before we continue, a couple things I gotta check out and make sure I'm good before we get into what I'm getting into. Okay, cool, cool. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I don't want to be disrespectful and not ask. How y'all doing? How's the weather where y'all at? I know we've been having a lot of tornadoes, a lot of storms, a lot of geoengineering and stuff like that going on. So how is the weather where y'all at? Mhm. Mhm. Service, 1 hour price. Let's see, we just gonna do 10. 10. Matter of fact, no, we ain't gonna do that. Blessed and highly favored despite the world around us. Yes, sir. All praise to the Most High. It's all right here in St. Louis. Mild, not cool, nor too hot. Okay, since 2014. Beautiful day today, but it was a cold week last week. Okay, okay. Dabi. Shalom, sis. Peace, love, and light. You said what? You went through a lot of changes, levels since then. Me too. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yup. That's crazy. I got a Sean John shirt on. I didn't even look at what I was buying the other day. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff going on with that dude. And I was in I didn't even look at like the writings. I was just looking at the colors on the shirt because it matched my shorts. And I got it. And then when I got it, I was like, oh, ain't that something? But trying to wait for a few people to get in here. Hold on, y'all. Let me send out a text to some of my fam. You can bank on it. Mhm. Mhm. Um, I so I'm gonna just go ahead and jump into it. You know what I'm saying? Raymond, what's good, brother? Shalom, shalom. We good. We good. We on vacation right now, you know. I don't know where we at. We somewhere in Oklahoma. I think we like 15 minutes from the border of Kansas. Um, we down at one of these casinos. My wife, her family down here. You know what I'm saying? So we just we linked up with them, and you know they all doing what they doing downstairs. Um, but nah, we just chilling. We chilling. We vibing right now. Taking a little break because look, before this, it was just all work. You know, out on the land and just taking a break, getting some rest. And when we leave from here, we're gonna go back and we're gonna start back working. You know, we growing a lot of food. Um, we doing a lot of building. You know, of course, like it never stops. You know, so many different projects. I'm gonna talk about all that though in this live. But yeah, we good though. We good. We good. I cannot complain, man. I can't complain. Everybody's healthy. Um, you know, our minds are balanced. You know, we in a good place. So yeah, I hope all of y'all are doing good too. I really do. You know, I just want to send nothing but peace and positivity y'all way. Everybody that's on right now, everybody that's going to tune in at some point. Just pray for prosperity. Pray that y'all blessings continue to pour on y'all. Um, but let's talk about what we're gonna talk about. Listen, I'm not new to this whole going viral thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not new to it. I guess if you want to use that term, going viral, I've gone viral before. Um, and we can go all the way back to when I was in the world. You know what I'm saying? Um, when I was in the world before I had my awakening, when I was doing music and I had like 1 foot into the music industry, um, I went viral back then. Like I'm talking about when MySpace was popping. Like I had millions of views on MySpace. I'm like independent, like on independent charts. I was up there in the top 10, always in the top 10 on the independent charts or whatever. And that opened doors for me to travel and do shows, link up with people, connect and stuff like that when I was doing it back then. And I was 19, So that was maybe a couple years before I found the truth. Came into the understanding of who I was. Let me just say that. That was yeah, when I was 19. So, I had songs that were on the radio. Um, and it's crazy too, because the very first song I had was La La Land. It's on my YouTube, and listening to it now, it's so cringy. It's so and it's so crazy too, because like I said this before, the songs or anything, content wise, that be blowing up and going viral, it be stuff that you don't even think is all that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Anywho, the song was La La Land. And I remember I was working at Walmart at the time. And uh back then you had to put together, like if you were gonna take your music to the radio station, it had to be like I forget the terminology, RKG, it's something, but anyway, it's like a package, right? You have to have the song, the instrumental, a clean version, dirty version, something like that. And so I had one of those CDs with just that one song on it. And on my way to work, I stopped by the radio station and I dropped it off. And he was like, "What is this?" I was like, "That's my song. I'm just dropping it off. Hoping that y'all can play it on the radio or whatever." And the look he had on his face, he was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? So I gave it to him, and I ain't honestly, I got back in the car and I was like, man, why did I just do that? Like, why did I why did I embarrass myself like that? But listen, when I went to work, I clocked in, and not even 30 minutes after clocking in, I got my phone was blowing up, right? The dude that I gave the CD to, he called me and he was like, I can't remember what his name was, but he was like the most, like, I don't want to say famous, but I just say he was like the most well-known DJ or radio personality at that time in my city. And he was just like, Lil Boom, because that's the name I was going by at the time, Lil Boom. He said, Lil Boom. I was like, yeah, that's me. He said, this such and such from the radio station. Man, this song that you just gave me, man, this gonna be a hit. And I was like, you what? I was like, you think so? He was like, yeah, man. Listen, he's like, boy, your whole life about to change, boy. He was talking to me just like that. He was like, your whole life about to change, boy. I'm finna put this on the radio. I'm finna put it in rotation. I'm gonna play it every hour on the hour. And then he said, do you got a manager or anything like that? And I was like, no, I ain't got no managers. He was like, listen, we gonna stay in contact. We're gonna stay in contact, but you just watch. I'm finna play your song in the next few minutes. And so and I was like, cool, cool. So he played the song, and like as it was playing, y'all, I ain't even gonna lie, I started crying because you got to think about it, man. Like where I'm from, and then I'm different too. Like I wasn't making the same music everybody else was making. Like everybody was making trap music, booty shape music, but I was different. I was always different with the type of music I was making. So I was kind of afraid that like I wasn't gonna be accepted or whatever. Um but he played it on the radio, man. I started crying, and then everybody was calling me. Everybody like, boy, your song on the radio, boy. Oh snap, boy. And it's like it was just playing every day. And then it got to a point to where like this is when Drake and all them first came out. Drake had that song Best I Ever Had. And so like, every day they had like a top 10 list of songs that they would play, and my song got on that list, and it got all the way down to number one. And it was always between me and Drake, like every week. He'll either be number one or I'll be number one or number two, whatever. But anyway, I'm telling y'all all this because we talking about this whole viral thing. So I'm not new to it, like even coming into the Hebraic understanding, um, just making music, Israelite music, or what they call truth music. Um, in the beginning, all the support and attention I was getting when I was making that type of music and stuff like that, it was crazy. It was crazy. Everybody hitting you up, wanting you to wanting to interview you on radio shows and stuff like that, wanting you to come out and perform in different places and stuff like that. Yeah, all of that. You know, but the thing that um I don't know, I guess what makes me different is that like I don't allow all that to get to my head. And that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. The point I'm trying to make with all of this, like regardless of all the likes, the views, the followers and subscribers, none of that stuff truly matters. Like I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, but it don't matter to me because it's vanity, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't allow myself to get so caught up in that to where I'm jumping around. Oh my God, guys, I got all these followers, guys. Oh my God, guys. Da, 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 da. It ain't even like that. One thing I always said to myself is I just need to reach. All I need is the reach. You feel me? With everything that's inside of my head, all this knowledge that I have, and the skills, the tools, the information, I just need the reach. If I can get the reach, boy, I'll be able to do some things. And I feel like right now, in real time, the video that I posted last week is going viral. Now I posted it on May the 7th on my Instagram first, and it really ain't do nothing for real at that time. But my wife posted it on her TikTok, and then it was doing numbers on there. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, TikTok, like I don't really want to, get on another platform. Like I'm only doing Instagram and YouTube at the moment. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, keep just having all these different things operating on them or whatever. So I told my wife, I said, listen, we'll do this. Whenever I post a video, you could post it to your TikTok page or whatever. And if it do something, it do something. But anyway, a week after posting that video, all of a sudden, I just kept getting notifications. You know what I'm saying? Notification after notification, people sharing it like crazy. And I'm just like, dang, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. When you post a video on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, they give you an option to boost it, right? Now with this video, it didn't give me that option to boost it because it had a song on it. And of course, if it has a song, it's copyrights and all that. So they don't let you boost it. So I'm like, dang, that's crazy. I can't do nothing with it. So I sat back, and like I said, before you know it, it just took off. I want to show y'all something real quick. It's a lot we finna get into, but let me show y'all something. I'm gonna go to my page. So it's my Instagram page, right? Let me load it back up. I got I got 35. I mean, I got 35,000 followers right now. 4 days ago, I want to say 4 or 5 days ago, I only had 2.7 thousand followers. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing but the Most High. But I want to show y'all something though. So we go down, right? I've been posting content on here. Just a little garden video I did. I posted it on YouTube the other day. But I just want to show you, the numbers that they're all doing. This one video right here. Hold on, let me go to Reels. Look at this. This the video right here. Look how many plays. It got 2.5 million views. 2.5 million. Just a 1 minute clip. 2.5 million. 214,000 likes. Almost 4,000 comments. You know what I'm saying? There have been celebrities liking and following this video. Not only that, but people have been reaching out, asking me to, if I wanted to be a guest on the podcast and share the knowledge and information that I have, basically how I got to where I'm at right now. What else? People have been reaching out, asking me, bro, how do I get, what steps do I need to take to get where you are? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go on this journey. I want land. I want to build all these things. And you see what I'm saying? It's like this, right? This is what I want to say. Let me close this up real quick, because this is what I want to say. And matter of fact, let me switch over to my other camera. Hold on 1 second. Let me switch over to my other camera. All right. We good. Let me see. That might be too much. Yeah, that's cool. All right. 1 second. All right. We good. Yeah, we good now. This camera is a bit darker. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Let me fix it. Let's see. How about now? Tad bit better. Maybe it's the lighting in here too, though. I'm gonna go ahead and bump it all the way up. It might blow out the colors. It's cool though. It's cool. We'll just keep it like this. We'll keep it like this. But what was I saying? Yeah. Nah, it's just like this, right? When you don't try, and you just continue living in your purpose, You know what I'm saying? You stay in your lane, you stay grounded. I always tell y'all this in every live I've done. If you just continue to work on yourself, you continue to grow, you continue to learn, things that happen, good things that happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's just the universal laws. You know what I'm saying? You put out good energy is gonna come back to you. You know, uh, and so I make it my duty to treat everybody with nothing but love and respect, to carry myself in a righteous manner. Not to, force anything on anybody, to just do everything in love, right? And even with all of this right here, uh, I'm not letting this go to my head. It's nothing. It's social media. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I just want to be an example. I just want to be a light. I'm just here to plant seeds. I'm just here to help. Help wherever I can help, however I can help, to spread knowledge and information. Everything that I know and how you know uh, the knowledge has helped me. At the end of the day, a person can do what they want to do with the information. That's on them. I'm a person that's all about action. Anybody who knows me, I'm all about action. Like I could care less about talking. And that's all across the board. Religion, spirituality, whatever. People can say they believe in this and believe in that, and then they can talk about it all day, all night. But at the end of the day, what I'm looking at is your actions. And that's what I want you to look at with me, my actions. My actions will tell you everything you need to know about me, what I believe in, all that. So that's just how I am. Um, I'm solution based. I'm not one of them people that just be talking about all the stuff we know that's going on in the world and not have a solution for it. Yes, there's things going on, we all know, but at the end of the day, that's out of our control. We can only control what we got going on. You dig what I'm saying? And so that's what we got to focus on. We got to continue to work, continue to build, continue to grow, and continue to create the realities that we want. But it starts with us, and it starts within. And until we understand that, understand that, then I don't know. I don't know. But one thing I can tell you is that for the last 12, 13 years, I have done nothing but work on myself, work on basically overcoming my lower self, my flesh, all of the traits and addictions and habits and all of that. I worked on overcoming, reshaping myself, changing myself, growing, elevating over all these years. And in my music, I've poured out to y'all. Like I just kept it 100, just transparent on everything, all the stages that I've gone through, and that has translated over into my life and what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's all about the work. It's all about the work. But anyway, I don't want to be too long on that. I'm just trying to put that out there for y'all to understand. At the end of the day, like I appreciate this, because at one point in time, when I was heavy into the Israelite community, and them still my people, so I still love them. But when I was in the community heavy, they were supporting like crazy. It's like I thought it was all love, but I don't know. I guess when I started to grow and my perception on things started to change, yeah, they they stopped supporting and everything. So I felt like, dang, bro, like that's crazy. You know, it's like, dang, like now you back at square one. You in this thing by yourself, you know. Cause you see they ain't like that, you know. It ain't no different than Christianity, no different from your family, you know. Um, it's like you just in it by yourself, right? And so that's why I posted what I posted the other day about, like, you know, people and communities and stuff like that. They come and they go, you know, and not allowing yourself to become too attached to these things or these people. Um, so it's crazy now because uh, I don't know. I just feel like there's another community out there or communities out there who are, you know, seeing me, seeing my page, seeing my work, seeing what I'm doing, seeing what I'm all about, what I stand for. And they got open, you know, open arms, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we doing the same thing, you know, we on the same thing you on, you know. We just trying to, you know, make our way out of this matrix as well. So welcome. Um, but anywho, um, one second. I be losing my train of thought. I be talking. I be losing my train of thought. But anyway, going back to the Instagram thing though, yeah, like the video is doing numbers right now, and you know, I was just showing everybody the prices of everything in that video, and I just been getting a lot of messages, man, a lot of comments, a lot of people asking me, you know, how did you set up solar? How did you, you know, how do you deal with the septic situation? You know, your toilet and all that. Uh, you know, how were you able to find land? You know, that cheap, and you know, just all these questions. So, what I'm gonna do, and I may need a little advice from y'all. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put together a like an appointment booking type of thing, like where they can book a consultation with me, and in that consultation, you know, I can work with them one on one, and we can kind of go over everything on how to go about finding land, the right kind of land, right? What to look for, what to avoid. We could talk about topography. We could talk about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like just going directly to the seller, instead of dealing with realtors and stuff, because realtors are not. They don't really teach. Realtors are more focused on the house and not the land. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like the land is the most important part, and they're not that skilled or you know, knowledgeable on the land aspect. So we're gonna go over all that, you know, and really I just want to put something together where it'll make the person more comfortable in their search for their future homestead. So I'm working on that right now because I'm seeing all these messages and this video doing what it's doing, and it'd be crazy of me not to milk this, not to capitalize, you know, because y'all gotta understand, I don't have a job. I don't have a job. Like we completely went off faith. As a truck driver, I made a lot of money, you know, and I explained that to the people who was asking questions, because they were just like, it was like, oh, so you spent around $50,000 to $60,000 to, you know, have your tiny home built, solar, all these different things. And I'm like, yeah, but, and some people were like, oh man, that's crazy. I don't know if I can do that. You know, 60,000 seems like a lot, but I had to explain to all these folks, like, listen, 50, 60,000 is not a lot when you think about, how I did it. So I started in 2020. I started in 2020. And throughout the years, I took the money I made from trucking and the money that I got back from my taxes and the money that they was giving out during COVID, stimulus checks, and the different programs that they created for homeowners. Like, for an example, when COVID happened, right? They had this whole COVID relief thing to where if you are a homeowner, you can sign up for that, and then I think it was like an 18-month long thing where you didn't have to pay your mortgage, right? Whoo, man, I took advantage of that. I took advantage of every single thing. But I knew, because I was strategically planning this out. And while I was doing it, I was trying to tell everybody, I was trying to put everybody on game. I said, listen, I can't tell you what to do with your money because you're grown. But it would be wise. It would be wise to invest in yourself, right? What you do today determines how your future is going to play out. You know what I'm saying? So back then, and it's one of them things too. It's like this, growing up, when they always ask you, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I asked myself that back in 2018, 2019, when I became a truck driver. I asked myself that same question. I said, where do you want to be in 5 years? When I became a truck driver and I saw the amount of money I was making, I said, oh yeah, it's over with. It's over with. I'm stocking up on food. I'm stocking up on water. I'm finna go crazy. And that's exactly what I did. I talked about it, told my friends about it, told my family about it. I said, hey, y'all need to get up, look at where the world is going. Y'all need to get up on game. You know what I'm saying? So nobody was really listening to me like that, though. Of course, that's how it always is. Everybody think you're crazy. When they can't see the vision, and they hearing you talking about all the stuff that's going on in the world, he crazy, he a conspiracy theorist, it's this, it's that. But it's like, and I'm humble, you feel me? I'm not finna go around and be like, look at me now. I told you so. I ain't like that. I'm quiet. To this day, the same people who was talking down on me, the same people who was calling me crazy and just saying, oh, Thomas, that's my real name, Thomas, and y'all, cause he this, he that. Them same people, I BS you not, them same people coming to me today, man. You doing it, boy. You doing it. You I know if anything was to happen, I ain't gonna say who said this to me, but they said this to me. It was like, if anything happened, I know I'll be in bad shape. But you and your family gonna be good because you put in that work. You did exactly what you said you were gonna do. Y'all gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? They said that to me, and that's how it always be, bro. That's how it always be. And like I say, I don't sit there and be all proud and be like, yeah. You remember when I told you that? I don't say that. I just be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. I just stay in my lane, you know, and just allow my actions to keep speaking, you know. So I don't know, man. I don't know. That's what I did. I asked myself, where did I want to be in 5 years? And I'm where I wanted to be. I knew I was going to have to put in a lot of work. I knew I was going to have patience. I knew that, it was going to come with a lot of sacrifice. And it was tough. You know what I'm saying? When you trying to fight for your independence, when you're trying to, get peace, have more peace, have more freedom. It takes a lot of work, and I'm still not finished. Yes, we on the land, and yes, we growing our own food, we controlling all of that. We don't have no bills, no mortgage, no none of that. Property tax, yes, pay like what, 150 a year. And then I've been getting information since I posted that video. People been sharing information with me on how to eliminate taxes. You know what I'm saying? Burying a loved one, getting cattle, allodial titles, things of that nature. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, look at what this is doing. Because people want to, it's like, listen, I was going through the comments, replying to people. And of course, you're going to have people who talk down on you and just, they're commenting and spreading a lot of negativity. It's a lot of that under that video. But guess what? I ain't tripping. I told my wife, I said, that's what comes with it. You feel me? But listen, I'm not about to be on there going back and forth with them. Somebody, and this is one of the comments that they all seem to like want to comment. Oh, are you sure you're off grid? Because you're posting on the internet. How can you be off the grid when you're on the internet? Like, bro, bam. Our people listen, we lack knowledge and we lack vision. I commented and replied to probably a couple of people, and I said, listen, off the grid does not mean that you're hiding from the government. Off the grid does not mean that you're like becoming non-existent. It don't mean that. You understand what I'm saying? Off the grid, by definition, means, right? And I don't know if I'm gonna say it word from word or verbatim, but off the grid by definition means that you do not depend on public utilities. You understand what I'm saying? You do not depend on public utilities such as water, electricity, sewage, and all that. I don't depend on that. I get all that for free. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what off the grid means. And technically, I am off the grid. Do I still get internet? Yes. But I'm not connected. I don't have like cables running to my house. You know how they got the fiber optic and the cables that run underground? I don't got all that. I have what you would call it. It's similar to Starlink. It works the same way as Starlink. I have a router with a SIM card that goes in it, right? T-Mobile, because I think the nearest cell tower is T-Mobile or something like that. Anywho, T-Mobile, right? And then I have like a thing that you attach to it that you put outside on the side of the house. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it goes like that, and it looks for the strongest signal or whatever. Like I say, it kind of works like Starlink, but that's what we use. And then even with the septic, a lot of people was like, I was fine with everything until he got to the septic part. When he got to the septic, I was like, oh no. Listen, my septic situation is unique and I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because it saved me a lot of money. And then it's like it works with what I got going on. I'm all about self-sufficiency. I'm all about, making life simple. And then also too, reusing or I guess you could say the whole renewable energy thing, basically, like I said, like I explained, and I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram and on my YouTube, all the places. How the system operates. It's a dope setup. You understand what I'm saying? See, people who are not aware of that, They're so used to their house and their toilet and the convenience of everything, and you know what I'm saying, the city life, whatever, so used to that they don't think that there's, you know, something better or some that can work outside of what they're used to. But that's why we here, you know what I'm saying, to show people that there are better ways, you know what I'm saying. If you're gonna go for this lifestyle or whatever, it's doable, you know. And it can be comfortable. It can be, because we're very comfortable. I ain't gonna lie. This time around, we are very comfortable. Like I say with the toilet situation, it don't flush like the toilet in your house where you just press the thing and it automatically just, you know what I'm saying? It's manual. You pump it. You pump it and it goes into the biogas digester, right? You can also put your food scraps in there. All of that breaks down, right? On the inside of it, that's what's happening. It's breaking down. And then as it breaks down, it's creating methane gas. Methane gas is not bad. It's not bad. It's odorless. You understand what I'm saying? And you can use that gas. There's a gas line that's coming out of it where you can connect it to like a stove, or you know, like you would if you had a propane stove or anything like that. You can connect it to a stove and you can cook with that. You dig what I'm saying? You can cook with that gas. So you have to think about that. Like, dang, you telling me that my waste and my food scraps can create gas that I can use to heat up my water, that I can cook with? Think about it like this. When in a hit the fan situation, boom, I don't have no access to propane. I can't use propane no more. What do? We got methane gas. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? We got methane gas, and it's self-sufficient, you know? And then the other good thing about that with this biogas system is that it creates liquid fertilizer. You dig what I'm saying? So it has like 300 some gallons of water in it. You dig what I'm saying? So the water, it just constantly like cycles, and like what I'm saying is like, okay, boom, every time we flush the toilet, it's water going in and it's water coming out. The water that's coming out of the digester, right? That's going to be your liquid fertilizer, and you use that fertilizer for your garden. So it's just, you know what I'm saying, so many different ways that you can use this. See, now with y'all, the people that's commenting and saying, oh no, what that septic, they got a $1,500 bag, what? And it's above ground. Why y'all won't dig and put it in the ground and da. See, y'all wasting waste. Y'all wasting waste that you could be using for your gardens, for your plants to thrive. My plants, every time I do a video and I show y'all my garden, and you see my plants are always green and vibrant. People be asking me, what are you doing? What are you doing? Your melons are growing, they're everything's looking good. What are you doing? You ain't gotta listen to me. You don't have to listen to me. I'm trying to show you that there's a better way. There's another way. You don't got to listen to me. And some people that are so bougie, you're so uppity, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. Y'all are so used to living a certain way. Like, oh, I can never be in the woods. I can never do this. I can never touch poop. I can never da. Listen, man, I'm just going to be straight up with you. You're not going to last. Like a lot of our people that's out here preaching about, oh yeah, we're going into the wilderness for a second time, a second exodus, da. The same way those people were complaining in Numbers, the book of Numbers, same way they were complaining in the wilderness. Oh, we miss Egypt. Oh, we miss the food. Oh, we're out here and we're so miserable. Da. That's going to happen again. Mark my words. That's going to happen again. And they all going to get cut loose. I'm sorry to say that, but it's the truth. It's the truth. You understand? Y'all got to get out of your comfort zones. You understand? Because like when we talk about going off grid, we talking about like living independently. It's work. It is work. Ain't nothing gonna come easy. Ain't nobody finna come save you. Ain't listen. When it comes to electric, when it comes to plumbing, when it comes to just any issues that you may have, you can't just call up somebody. Hey man, I got a plumbing issue. Could you send somebody out to unclog the pipes? That no, you got to do that. You got to do it. And that's what I love. I love that because it's teaching me more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's teaching me more. I hooked up my own everything that we have out there. I did it myself. You know, if we ran into an issue, I go out there and I fix it. I find joy in that. Like, wow, like I was able to troubleshoot this. Oh, I was able to fix that, fix that. You know what I'm saying? My wife be looking, she be like, man, here. Listen, I don't know, man. It's probably just me. It's just probably because y'all gotta understand. I grew up in the country, so I'm not afraid to go out there and deal with bugs or whatever the case is. Like I love it. I love it. Anybody that grew up in the country, they already know what time it is. You know, it's just the city folks, man. It's the city folks. You know, but I'm just trying to tell y'all what to look forward to. You know, if you're trying to do this, it's going to be work. It's going to be hard at times, but it's rewarding though, man. Like ain't nothing like it. I can't even explain it. Peace is priceless. Just to wake up every day, you know, and you know, you got the dogs on the porch, you know, they sleep, they knocked out. I'm talking about my dogs be just, you know what I'm saying? Just to go out, walk out when they see you, you know, they all happy or whatever, because they know you about to feed them. But anyways, aside from that, um uh just the frequency, like the fact that we're not around no cell towers, and we ain't got all them things, you know, beaming at us and cooking us. You just go outside, bro, and it's just birds chirping, you know, all the animals they be singing, you know, doing what they do in the mornings or the risings, you know. It's lovely, man. It's beautiful, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but it's beautiful. And I be out there thinking to myself sometimes, like, man, I just wish everybody could experience this. You know, I would really wish that they can just see past the programming, you know, the conditioning, like, and just see that this is really how we supposed to be living, man. Just peaceful, bro. Like, and it would be so lovely to do it with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do have my moments out there where I do get sad sometimes because I know truly deep down in my heart, I would love to just have a community of people, you know, and we all just thriving. You know what I'm saying? But we live in a time where there are a lot of opportunities out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who have sat back and watched you put in all this work and then want to come in and say, hey, I want to be a part of that. And it's tough, man. It's tough because you want to join people, and you want to, you know, because nobody should do this alone. Like I don't feel like we should be doing this alone, but that's just the reality. A lot of people are doing it alone because the trust factor, you know what I'm saying? Like you just don't know people. You don't know people's true intentions. You don't know if people are genuine or not. You know what I'm saying? You don't the whole strangers being around your children and stuff like that. Like I don't know. We just living in some weird times, and I know that we all have potential. I know we all could do it. I believe that we can do it, and I believe we are going to do it. But the question is, what steps are we going to take to get there? You know what I'm saying? And I know for me, I had to work on myself. I had to, you know, have discipline. You know, I had to say no to my flesh so many times and in my desires, you know, because with me being a country boy and then with me making the type of money that I was making, I wanted to buy, man, I wanted to buy all kind of stuff. But I was like, you know what? How about I invest in the things that's gonna help me sustain in these times? How about I invest in a solar system, like a solar power station? You know, give me some solar panels. Give me an inverter. Let me get a couple batteries. Let me, you know, all this stuff that I knew was gonna cost a lot. All right. So I got everything little by little, and that's what I was trying to say earlier when somebody said that, oh, you know, I don't think I have enough money or can get that amount of money to do what you're doing. And I'm gonna tell them every time somebody asks me, I'm gonna tell them like, listen, you don't have to get what I got. There are way cheaper options out there. You understand what I'm saying? Like I got what I got because the companies that I chose to go with, like I truly like those companies, you know what I'm saying? And their products are like high quality. I got all of my solar equipment off of signaturesolar.com. All of my solar stuff. I truly believe in what they do, what they stand for, and they cater to people who go off grid and they make off grid things. Even with my appliances.
Okay, all right.
One second. But yeah. What? No, you good? You good?
You
No, I'm still on there.
Oh.
No, you good? What y'all gonna do?
I'm gonna feed the boys and then cool. And then I was going to stay with the game, and then at 6 I was gonna go to dinner. No, then we go to this restaurant. Like kind of by kind of Kansas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But not to go with you. Ari, I'm taking Ari to the pool. Ari, you wanna eat first? You wanna go swim first?
Eat what?
I don't wanna go to the pool anymore. You don't wanna go? Why not? Use what? Oh yeah. Plate. Y'all need plates?
Yeah,
Here.
You said, hold on one second. You said can mobile home get solar power? Yeah. You can put solar anywhere. Well, you depending on your location, you have to kind of stand outside.
Already been to the training already?
No, my uncle them were in earlier. Oh, somebody. The way you said it. She cute. She cute. So okay. Okay, you sure you don't want to go to the pool soon? You have bread?
One second.
Oh, you rather do Minecraft? Okay. Y'all play Minecraft? Y'all want to play? Okay. Oh, y'all want to go swim? I can play it now.
You can help me?
Y'all go back out or y'all stay up? We are probably gonna stay up until time to go eat.
So
They probably gonna stay eat.
I'm gonna wait for them to settle down. Give me 1 second.
Go where? Yeah, out to the restaurant. Oh, okay. Probably stay here. Okay. So I'll ride with one of y'all. Alright. Fine. Okay.
I'm gonna see that everything keep on.
What?
To doctors.
Y'all ready to eat? Come on, Kim, we about to get you.
We going to pay anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to pay the water car, you want to pay for it?
You are, both y'all are?
Oh, yeah.
They said, hey,
Okay.
they said, hey.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Yes.
How y'all doing?
All we gotta do is scroll the chat.
Okay.
No, we just,
Oh, is that Fiona? Is that my cousin? Hey, girl. Oh. Hey, boo.
just peace to the family.
What's up, everybody? Hope y'all doing well.
Let me go back up to that question real quick. Please help us. How do we deliver babies without going to doctors, and what do you do? Honestly, I never been in that situation. And see, this is why I say community is important. You know what I'm saying? Because if someone is pregnant, you know what I'm saying, and they in that type of situation or they're in that environment, it's good to have midwives. That's how they did it back in the day. You know, but we just got it's so much work, like collectively, you know. And that's why I say community will always be like something that we need to work towards, because doctors, nurses, or midwives, science, those, you know, who's into science, you know what I'm saying? Those who can look up and be able to read the stars, the signs in heaven, you know what I'm saying? Like all these different people with all these different talents and skills and stuff. Like, just imagine if there were a community, they were in a community. You wouldn't have to go outside of that for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's all right there. That's why I say, bro, we gotta see the bigger picture, man. We gotta see the bigger picture. We gotta move out. We gotta move out of the way. We in our way. He said, do you know of any one of us or the stranger within who is independent of this Babylonian system? Now, when you say independent, are you speaking about like someone who is sovereign? Now, I know people who have gone through the process, but I don't know nobody who has ever like fully completed the process of going sovereign, or what they call a straw man, you know, all that. Because it's a lengthy process, and it's a lot of loopholes you have to jump through. They make it hard, they really do. But I don't know nobody who has fully gone through it though. You said every melanated American should get back a piece of their land and pray over the land. Their ancestors have built the foundations of this land. You are the beneficiary of the land. That's facts. That's facts. But you know they're not gonna do that though. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. Congratulations to you, dear brother, and to your lovely family. Our praises only to the Creator. You ain't lying or tripping. All right, let me go down here. He said, the wicked know we have a connection with the land, so they have tried their best to put us in apartments. Yeah, they took us out of our natural, you know, element. Like they removed us out, not natural element.
But baby,
basically, at one point in time, we were at one with nature. You know what I'm saying? But they removed us out of nature, and they put us into these concrete jungles, which you can look at it as life or death. You know what I'm saying? These concrete jungles, these cities represent death. Nature represents life. There's so much life, you know, around you, abundance of life. Right? And that's our mama, you know what I'm saying? That's how we gotta look at it. They have gone to great lengths to destroy and try to, you know, destroy the ecosystems and everything like that. So I just feel like it's been put on our spirits to go back out into nature and to heal. You know what I'm saying? Not only heal ourselves, but to heal Mother Earth. You know, we so disconnected, man. You know, we gotta stop working against nature and work with it. You know what I'm saying? The forces of nature, the elements, like we have to work with them and not against them. They've been teaching us to work against them. And then it's like, even with, you know what I'm saying, the trees, everything is alive. Everything is, you know what I'm saying? It has intelligence, everything. But we so disconnected, we can't even see it. You can be standing in front of a tree, not even realizing that the tree's trying to communicate with you. You know? We so quick to look at different animals and things and think, oh, you know, just, you know, look at it as a bad thing, but everything has a purpose. Everything. And we've been programmed to look at everything as the enemy, or we've been, you know, all this stuff has been demonized, so we stay away from it. These folk then tricked us, man. We so bamboozled.
Well, baby. Okay.
Hold on one second. Let me go back down. I'm finna catch up. We need our own schools, hospitals to say yes, we do. We do. And we got everything it takes to do that. Now, granted, I feel like if we do that, it's gonna come with some problems.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think, if I'm not mistaken, you only need 150 people to start a city.
Oh yeah, that
Is
would be
that it? Is that it?
I think so. It's a certain number that they
to start a town.
They consider it a town or a city at that point.
But even if we were to do that, it's gonna come with issues. Just the same way what happened in Tulsa.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They had their own banks, they had their own house, they had their own stuff.
Yep.
But government came and
if it's a small amount of people, they might not mess with you. But if they see that you're
if it's big, it's growing, it's expanding, you know what I'm saying? It's becoming a thing. Like, it's gonna be a war.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is, and it's just we gotta accept it for what it is, you know, and accept like who we up against, what we dealing with. And I've heard some people make comments like, "Oh yeah, you can be off the grid, but the government's gonna come for your land and all this." And man, look, I got a spirit of my ancestors.
Right there, baby.
I'm a warrior. Yeah. If it comes to that, it's just gonna come to that. It's gonna be war. It is what it is. I'm not scared like a lot of these folks out here. I don't fear them. They can't listen. They probably can hurt this machine that I'm operating within, but they can't hurt my soul. You know what I'm saying? Because my soul, listen. I'm connected. I'm connected to and with the Creator. Like, I ain't studying these folks. At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. And shit, what it is. I mean, shoot.
What's that song by that girl? You know that reggae song? If them will come, let them come.
Yeah. They come. It is what it is.
Yep.
I'm gonna fight to the death. I ain't, you know, my ancestors did it. They didn't run. You had some who did run, you know, but you had some who fought. I'm gonna be on that side of the ones who fight. Like, it is what it is, you know. And that's just, listen, no matter where you at in the world, you're gonna have to fight at some point. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna lay down. Be in these concentration camps. I mean, it is what it is. I ain't studying none of that. But you know, we sit there and we we speak so much about them and what they doing, what they plan to do, and all this thing, instead of speaking life into ourselves, speaking life into our goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just empowering ourselves and each other. You know, like, yeah, forget what they talking about and what they doing. Let's keep doing what we doing. You know, and see, this is why we gotta, at some point, man, we gotta stop neglecting the spiritual aspect of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta get to a point to where we start realizing that this power, this power, this God that we all talk about is residing within us. Once we realize that, this force, this energy is within us, it's over with. Because I truly believe that we're capable of so many things. We're capable of doing so many things. Our minds are so powerful. You know what I'm saying? We're so powerful, but we just can't see it. We can't see, we can't comprehend it. One day we will. We will. In that movie Glass, at the very end of it, Samuel L. Jackson had said something, and I'm paraphrasing, but he said that all it takes is one person to believe in themselves. And he said something about that being contagious. When other people see that a person is capable of doing something, then they too can see that they can do the same thing. Like, we all listen. And even in the scriptures, it say that. It say that in the last days, the Most High will use us for this and use us for that. These are just temples that we have, man, these bodies. But the power that's inside of it, bro. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. You can turn the AC on. It is kind of warm. And then it be your own people though. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's like when you go through the comments on that video, it's our own people.
Yeah.
And it's like it's like I want to read something. I took screenshots of different messages. I know different comments, different people replying to the negativity. I didn't reply to no negativity, but other people did. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate them for that because I wasn't gonna do it. All right, so somebody said people are trying, so y'all can see I took screenshots. Somebody said people are trying to find flaws in your project. It's a very normal defense mechanism, victimhood. If they make it impossible or flawed, they can't even work towards it. They deem it impossible. And somehow you displaying your journey becomes an issue because it highlights their own inability to follow through on what they desire. You've done so well for yourself. This is beautiful and lovely, and I hope you are living your best life there. It sure looks like it. That was, listen, that was spot on.
Yeah.
I love that. I love it. Here's another comment somebody made. Why the F are people so salty in the comments? Laugh out loud. Dude is living the dream. If something were to happen and society collapses, this dude would still be living it up on his land while the rest of y'all rot. Laugh out loud.
Not right.
I hope to someday do the same thing myself. I'm already in the process of paying off a little patch of land in Mexico, which should be a good place to start. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, it's a lot of people that's commenting, saying stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. And I say be your own people though. Be your own people trying to bring you down or whatever. And see over here, it's all about love. You know, we uplifting each other. You know, we building each other up. I'm gonna continue to spread love, spread positivity, spread light. I'm gonna continue to be an example. I'm gonna continue to be a stand-up brother, you know, straightforward, transparent, genuine, all that stuff. I'm gonna continue to do that. Even when people being negative towards me, I'm gonna continue to motivate and educate. Like I always have. People always been doubting me. Ever since I dropped out of school. Oh, he gonna never be nothing. And turned out when I became a truck driver, I was making more money than all my teachers. I was making more money than people who went to college, got degrees. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing to brag about. It's like, keep looking down. Keep talking about me. I love it. I embrace it. Even in the Hebrew Israelite community, people, oh, he done fell out. He into this new age. He into this and to that. And all this and that. Meanwhile, they still struggling internally. You know what I'm saying? They still got all these problems. They still, but they quote scripture. They do all these things, but look at me, man. I'm good, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody saying, how. I don't care. And I be trying to teach my wife that too, you know. Don't pay attention to the outside. Don't care about what these people talking about. Don't care how they look at you. Don't care about none of that. Man, man. If you live by the rules or the cheers, you're gonna die by the booze. If you live by the cheers, so when it comes to music, I can pick something out. If it don't get no plays, no views, cool. I don't care.
Where's the light check?
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm not doing none of this. Going off grid, music, whatever. I'm not doing none of this stuff to please people, to get attention. None of this. I do it because I love it. I do it because I love it. And by me doing it like that, and you know, it's like whatever comes from it, comes from me. Like, you know, it's like now this video going viral. What's that singer? That singer, what's her name? SZA. And listen, let me make this clear. I don't care nothing about these folks in the music industry. I'm just telling y'all, you know, the type of traction that they get.
Where's your clip?
But the singer SZA, she liked it. It's been a few famous MMA fighters, famous athletes. What's the dude who play on the Celtics? The Celtics, Jaylen Brown. Hey. No, I'm talking about Najee. What's the dude that play on Celtics? Jaylen Brown. He been paid. You understand what I'm saying? Who else? J. Anthony Brown, the comedian that played in Drumline with Nick Cannon. Who else, bro? It's been a few people who've been on TV shows like the Ink Crew. Is that the Black Ink Crew? You know, a couple of them folks. The little people, the little women of Atlanta, the little women of LA. You know what I'm saying? You them follow me. I mean, like I say, like, that's cool. That's cool, but I don't get off on all that. But I'm just trying to show y'all, like, just living in my purpose, bro. Living in my purpose, man.
No, in the middle.
To be this way.
No, baby.
I'm stay grounded.
Just put this
Stay
in.
true
Only
to who
that.
I am. You know, and keep
like that.
showing the Most High through me. You know what I'm saying? Through my actions. You know.
Okay.
But it's up. It's up. It's up. Like I say, you know, I'm gonna help the people, but I'm gonna need the people to help me. because I'm about to create these courses. I'm gonna create these, these consultations, these things where people hit me up and I can work with one-on-one. This is what I always wanted to do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if you remember, but that's what I always wanted to do. I always wanted to get to a point in my life to where after me doing all of this work and stuff, I want to teach people. I want to go around and I want to do workshops. I want to help people build and just, because I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna work on that.
Good job.
I keep it. But that's what I want to do. And all of this traction that I'm getting on Instagram, yeah, it's finna go crazy. Because time is is the most valuable thing that we have. Time. And I was putting all my time and energy into working for these corporations, making them money, millions of dollars, and not having any time. Like when I got off work, not having no time for myself for real, not having no time for my family for real, And I'm a very creative person. And it's like now I'm in a position where I have complete control over my time. And I'm using it for whatever I want to use it for. To create, to work for myself. Working on the land, being with my family, teaching, raising my children, my wife. The goal. That's what I want to do. I want to help people. I'm just asking in return for people to help me out. Listen, I know what I'm capable of. I can put together some cold presentations. I can put together some stuff, but it requires my time. To help build out. That's all I'm asking. Pay for my time. I take care of you. We gonna take care of you. Me and I start saying me. We gonna take care of you.
I'm taking him down here to the pool, okay? For about 30 minutes, and then I'll bring him back up. And
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Don't let.
Y'all come out of there. Come on.
I don't say try not to let them get their hair wet.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna show them before we get down here.
Do you got anything they can put their hand in the ponytail?
Yeah.
You can use this.
Let me call my mama.
You can use this for Ari. Or put his hair up and something.
Need one more. Let me see.
Beautiful.
All them rubber bands down there when we was just doing tie-dye with the kids. I didn't even think to grab one.
Beautiful.
Let's see here.
Even though with all our flaws, redemption.
Okay. Come here, baby.
So you gonna say hey?
You have to keep it up, so. Because we don't want you to get your hair wet.
You show them you got your thing on. I'm gonna get say hey.
Well, why did you walk now? And you just did my duck right here.
You say hey?
No.
Because you see yourself.
No. No.
It's beautiful.
Wait, baby, I gotta fix your hair. No, it don't.
Mom, that's the first time you said that.
Even though we have all. Come on, you want that? Come on,
Can I fix this ponytail first?
yeah. All right.
Hold up. Hold up.
You're straight. You can go swim. You'll be all right.
Okay.
That's so that this moment our future is created. Yep.
I need to find one for Najee. I can't find one for him. I could braid it.
Yeah.
Come here. Oh, here we go. Come here, baby. Come here so I can put your hair up. So we can go.
Whoa.
Oh, dang.
Straight. Yes, that's Bunny or somebody do they got a scrunchie.
Bonnie's in the pool.
What?
And you know, I passed the whole pack of scrunchies yesterday at Walmart and I almost bought it. Some told me to buy it and I didn't.
I don't know if you'll be able to use these because they don't, well, they do stretch.
I don't know. I'll see if I can find Mama. She might still have them rubber bands from when we just did tie-dye. Dang, man.
Okay.
Okay. Well, okay. We'll see. All right, y'all ready? Now you put your shoes on. Come on.
No. Okay.
I really needed to charge my phone for a minute. My phone about to die again.
Why you want to show you?
I need to go and take them because they're trying to leave at 6:15 to go eat. So
Oh, yeah.
No, we're going.
What percentage is it
What?
on?
it's the raw foot, son. It's 6%.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just
You gonna go
stay off of it.
I'll just leave it up here to charge and then whenever I come back with that.
No.
Mm-hmm.
If you need me, just call me on Bonnie's phone or Chelsea or Mama or somebody.
Okay.
All right, let's go. All right, look at that. Now that's the wrong feet. Put it on the
Um,
Come on, baby. Let's go. All right, come on.
all right, y'all.
Y'all try not to get your hair, okay?
If y'all got any questions, you know, shoot them to me. Shoot them to me. You know, any advice y'all may have on, you know, me setting up like this consultation thing, like on what ways would be helpful to help people and stuff like that. I really need to jump on that right now. Like while I'm up here, when I get off live, I'm gonna be working on that. Because I'm just getting way too many messages. I just want people to be able to go on my page and see what services I provide, you know, and just go from there. And they can book it, hit me up, we can chat, whatever. But I'm gonna be going like on. I was just talking to a brother on Instagram the other day. Matter of fact, I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna. Let me show y'all. It's better to show, right? And I don't mind. I don't. Like every time I refresh this page. Okay. Let's see. Look, you see, look at all you comment though. Like it's the same. I'm telling you, it's inspiring a lot of people. Learn how to save money. Oh, he replying to somebody. Let me go. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I said. Somebody said, if only I had your money, I would be gone tomorrow. And I said, to be honest, you don't really need much. I could have went cheaper. Oh, I should have said I could have went the cheaper route on some things, but I like what I like. So That's the only reason I had those amounts. With how high prices are on things now, it would just make sense to come together with family and or friends and everyone go in together on some land and sell. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm telling y'all the same thing. Like that's the simplest way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're doing it by yourself, it's gonna take longer and it's gonna be hard, straight up. But if you get with people and y'all all like on that same frequency, y'all all in alignment, yeah, I'm telling you, it'll be a breeze, bro. It won't take y'all no time. Caucasians do it all the time. They help each other, especially country. Oh my, country folks. Listen, bro. There's this guy like where we got land, where our land is. Um, so the dirt road that you have to take in order to get to our like starting point. Um, them folks out there was working together on that road. You know what I'm saying? You got one dude, he has a tractor. You know what I'm saying? So like um somebody ordered gravel, like probably 2 truckloads of gravel. The man, he took his tractor, came out there and spread the gravel out everywhere to make the road more accessible and for people to drive on and stuff like that. I love that road now, but I'm saying because like, at first it was just straight like muddy, especially when it rained or whatever. When it was dry, it was cool, but when it rained, your car sliding everywhere. Uh, but no, everybody worked together. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. I love that. I remember I ran into a problem out there. I was bringing a trailer down from my property, and I didn't notice that the hook it wasn't like hooked, and my trailer ended up falling. Like as I was going down the hill or the little mountain, I was going down, and the trailer had failed, and so I was like, "Dang, I got stuck." Just so happened, one of my neighbors, uh, he was on his side by side, and he was going. I think he was going up the hill because he got 2 properties out there. Like he has, they're all kind of really, really, really spaced out. For me, like far off. But anyways, he saw me, and I was like, man, yeah, my trailer fell off or whatever. So man, him and his son, they got out, they helped me and stuff like that. We chopped it up, and yeah, and it just, man, it's beautiful when people help people, man. Anyway, um. I'm just saying all that to say if y'all help each other, things will go a lot smoother. Let's see, somebody said, love it. Solar and lamp are next for us. This is a real flex, Aki. Working on 10 acres myself right now. And then me and that brother, we linked up. You know what I'm saying? He does coding, not coding, he's a day trader or something like that, but we linked up. He's in Belize right now. So it's just it's so cool that this is doing what it's doing because it's allowing me to connect with other brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? She's this lady right here. She's a famous DJ, Sophia Body. You know what I'm saying? That's one person. Y'all praises. This is definitely my goal. I'm working on saving now. It's slow going, but I'm staying on it. My goal is by the end of the year, most I hope someone turn the doors. Good to see this. My 13-year-old boy loves your music, by the way. Y'all spiritual. You know what I'm saying? So like, oh, check this. I want a village for us, maybe 10 to 20 families on maybe 50 to 100 acres. Everyone using their skills together, each one teach one. I love it. And even I come in and it was like, this is really the goal, my brother. So yeah. Look, teach us. When future me, hey, fun. I need to my kids because the world getting crazy. Free. I ain't seen nothing free yet. Love the idea though. And see, this is just one of the comments. I say, it is what it is. But Am I the only one who looked for the tiny home? Yeah, it ain't really tiny for real, not no more. Um, this is my only goal here in America is the cheap COVID. Okay, so even with this, it's hard to get good land that cheap after COVID. That's not true. Just the other day, I was on one of the websites looking at land, just scrolling, looking, and there is land, cheap land all over America. Straight up, there is cheap land all over America, even now. You just have to do your due diligence, you know what I'm saying? And then this is one of the things I'm gonna talk about when we do the consultations is, okay, what type of climate do you want to live in, right? These are the things that you should look for on the land, right? The layout of the land. Do you want to live on flat land? Do you want to live up in the foothills? Do you want to live in the mountains? I mean, and then, okay, you got to think, boom, if you live on flat land, then the access will be very easy for you to have them to deliver like a mobile home or shed. You want to convert that shed into a tiny home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, that's why y'all need to talk to me, man. You know what I'm saying? If you looking to live up in the foothills, like, well, I kind of live up in the mountain range. I live on a small mountain range, like I'm elevated. Like, I forget what the elevation is, but some people consider it the foothills. It's whatever. But if you're gonna live up in an environment or situation like that, then the road access is gonna be more difficult, you know, because of the terrain. And it depends, you know, you may have rocks. We have a lot of rocks and stuff, you know. And then too, you know, once you start going up into the hills, then that's when, you know, you're gonna need a car or a truck, SUV, whatever, with 4-wheel drive, to be able to go up and down, especially when it rains, right? So you can throw that mud in 4x4, keep going, you know. But if you in a regular car that does not have that feature, you ain't gonna make it. You feel me? So it's so many different things to look for, so many things to keep in mind, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, you know. And water, you know, what does your land have a water source, right? Does it have a pond? Does it have a stream? Well, not your land, I'm saying if you start looking for land, those are the things you really want to look for. Water is the most important thing that you want to look for, right? Does the land have a pond on it? If it has a pond, it's gonna be a lot more expensive. Anything that's close to water is gonna be a lot more expensive. But you want something that has water on it, right? Ponds, streams, lake, whatever. But like where we at, like on our property, we have one pond. Actually, we have 2 ponds. We're working on one right now. We got to get an excavator to come finish digging it out because we already started on one. But once we dig that out, that mug gonna have, I can't even tell you how many gallons of water. But see, when we do that one, we might put a liner down in it, and so the water will be clean. You know what I'm saying? And have it filtered and everything like that. You know, that's why that's you know, as far as this economy, if it stay up and running like it is, that'd be cool. But like I said, you always want a backup plan and stuff, you know, for water. So I'm not gonna spill out all the secrets and everything that we planning to do right now. There's a lot of stuff we're still learning, but trust me, you know, you're dealing with the right ones. So yeah, all of that stuff, you know, we planning to set that up, and these are some of the things we're gonna go over with people who are interested in doing this, you know. So what was I saying? Let me go back on here real quick. Yeah. But that's one of the questions people have been asking me, though, like what state, everybody asks, what state, where you at? What state is land that cheap? I've been looking for a little parcel. Does the solar machine you have conserve enough energy for times when it's not sunny outside? You know, stuff like that. And that's when we get more to solar. And I told him, yes, sir. If we have a week of cloudy weather, I just use the generator to charge up the batteries because, and it really it depends on the amount of energy that you're using to, that'll determine how long your batteries and your energy lasts. Like if you're the type of person you got everything on in the house, TVs and all this other stuff, it's gonna draw a lot of power, But yeah, man. Somebody said, can we see the inside of your home? Is it just you and your wife and your kids? Right? And I told them, if you want to see the inside, just go and look at the pictures that I took. Some people, when they hear you say you live off the grid, they think you living like a hobo. You know what I'm saying? Think you living like a caveman. They don't think that you could be somewhat luxury and living like that or whatever. They think everybody bombs, but that's not the case at all. Not the case at all. Now, I had asked somebody, I said, listen, it's really up to you on how comfortable you want to be. That's how, when we talk about money and the things you invest in, right? Depending on the climate that you're in, if it get cold during the winter, you're going to need a wood burning stove, right? During the summer, in the hot months, like right now, we got that AC, that mini split AC, which is a heater too, right? So we have two sources of heat that we can pull from, right? So basically, during the winter, the sun ain't gonna be as strong as it is during the summer, right? So I'm not expecting for the mini split heater to do what it need to do, even though I know it's gonna do what it need to do, but I'm not depending on that 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like the wood burning stove is my primary source of heat. I got trees all around me, I got wood cut up, you know what I'm saying? And so that's how I do that. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Is that an above ground septic system? This is the way God intended us to live. This is amazing. Can you build whatever you want on your land, yo? Who did your septic? Where'd you find land and a tiny home that cheap? Dang, 15K. What state? What about your permit and inspection prices? Or you ignoring the drones flying over your land to see unpermitted structures? And see, that's the cool part too. That's another thing. Like when you're looking for land, you want to make sure that you want to live somewhere that has no restrictions and no permits needed. You understand what I'm saying? And you can be free to do whatever you want, however you want. The only thing that comes with that is, listen, you gotta know what you're doing to some degree, especially when you're dealing with electric. That's why they have people to come out and check and make sure you got everything hooked up right. But I'm just saying, it's just the risk you taking whenever you do decide to go somewhere where there are no restrictions. You just got to make sure you know what you're doing, because you can kill yourself. But that was a risk I was willing to take. So, because I don't like nobody telling me what to do, how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially, the enemy or whatever. So, yeah, see, look at this. Somebody say, I always love reading comments on videos like this. People that just genuinely don't understand the entire point is to separate yourself from corporations and government as much as possible. Yeah, there might be property tax for now, but that house and property are still going to thrive without corporate-owned utilities and grocery stores. Figure it out, right? No, somebody said 12,000 for solar energy. That ain't free at all. See, and that's the thing. Like, I look at these comments sometimes. I be like, what? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, why? I don't know. Yes, your initial, investment, you gonna spend some money, but you got to think about it. Once you spend that money, once you get them solar panels, once you get that solar, that inverter, them batteries, once you get that, you good. You ain't got to pay nothing no more. It's gonna pay for itself. But these be the main people, right, who will make comments like this, and they live in check to check, struggling to pay bills. They got like 15, 2,000, $2,500 mortgages and rents. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, they got utilities that they paying every month, car note, all that. But make comments like they're like, come on, brother, come on now. It's all cool. It's cool though. It's cool. It's cool. This is exactly what I wanted to do since high school. This is going to be me very soon. But I'm gonna show y'all some of these messages though, man. These are like message requests, right? A lot of people reaching out, telling me to teach them. Some people just want to talk. I ain't trying to talk. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these females talking about, hey, how you doing? Like, I ain't finna reply. Oh, I didn't even see this. It said, brothers, salute you and may you who bless you on your journey. I plan to go off grid very soon too. Can I ask what was the final jump why you made your move? I'm gonna reply back to him though. I'm gonna write him back later. But yeah. It's just so many. Let me go down to this thing. So many people just been reaching out, decide who can message you. Oh, then you got the hidden requests. There's a lot of people that's asking me questions on here too. It's just so much. Hi, do you currently have life insurance on yourself outside of your job? And are you open to seeing how you can make additional income part-time with no change to your current job? Hello, I've been wanting to go off grid. I was wondering, do you have a YouTube or a video going in depth on how, and also when do you think the power grid will be shut down? Because I won't be able to go off grid for 2 to 3 years. Oh, I see what he said. He said he won't be able to start, aiming for that until 2 to 3 years. And then, hey, what's up? I was reaching out because I have a few questions if you have the time and wouldn't mind helping. My wife and kids and myself have decided to do the off-grid living. We are currently in the process of selling our home to do so. First off, where did you find your land? What state? And then I've been looking into solar and was wondering what company. See, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm telling y'all, family, all these, this what I like. And this the type stuff that I was hoping to get when I was putting out presentations on like the esoteric stuff and basically dealing with a lot of self-development and stuff like that. This is what I was expecting. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting for people to like just reach out and just, ask questions. Like, yeah, bro, like did the information that you're putting out, in what ways did it help you? You know what I'm saying? Did it help you become a better person? Like, da. Like, I was expecting that. But with nobody trying to, do that for real. It was a few people that I was able to help, but overall, man, yeah, with nobody trying to do that for real. But like with this, so many people, man, so many people just been reaching out, bro. They won't help. Yo, bro, your tiny house bill was insane. You mentioned in the YouTube videos you mentioned YouTube videos and books help you come along. Can you recommend some books or videos? I love it. I love it. It's been all kind of people, melanated folk, Caucasian folk, Asian folk, everybody, and it's no different from food, y'all. Like we live in a time now where the veil is disappearing. People want to eat better. People want to live better. People want peace. People tired of all the chaos, man. You feel me? So it's like it's the perfect opportunity for me to like serve. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, listen, there are other people. Because somebody wrote me the other day. They was like, there are a lot of people with homesteading pages, and first thing that come out of their mouth is they have like a book they want you to buy or this or that. But with you, you know what I'm saying, you're showing the whole process. You know what I'm saying? You're showing the realities and stuff like that. Like you showing the stuff that people want to know and want to see, and keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing it, bro. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. Because at the end of the day, money is not what's driving me. I don't care about the money. I know the money gonna come. I don't care about that. It's the information and the knowledge that I want to share with people. I want to see people win. All the people that I'm in contact with, that I talk to on a day to day, I want to see them win. You know what I'm saying? I speak life into them. All the people who I'm writing, on here, like replying to, I'm speaking life into these folks. Some folks on here they just sounding so down, like, oh, I don't think I'll be able to ever do that, but that looks nice. I'm like, come on, chill out. You can do it. You can do it, and you gonna do it. Don't talk like that. Hey, I'm not gonna let you talk like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let you talk like that. I'm not gonna let you stay in that space. Nah, get up. Go put in the work. You know what I'm saying? You can do it. Somebody said this girl right here, Alex, with her baby on her boob. Hey, I'm interested in septic info. We have 3 kiddos. My husband and I and his grandpa lives on the property too. Any info anywhere you can lead me, I would so appreciate it. I got you. Hey King. Somebody mentioned me in their story. Like I say, man, when one community kick you out, another community will pick you up. Bro, why don't you build your own septic system in the ground? It will work great. And one I got works great. But I respect that though. I did think about doing that before I invested in the one I got now. Respect, brethren, keep up the good work. Hi, good morning. Brother, can you educate me on how to go about purchasing and where to purchase, if you don't mind? Thanks in advance. And say, brother, what state and area can I get that kind of deal of lush, fertile green land for such an amazing price? I like to do the same thing you're doing for me and my family. Benjamin. Hey, saw a video or two and would love to talk to you about how to transition to off the grid. These white folk, or Caucasian, are you in the US? I'm 33 and lost my leg at 18, so I'm limited to hours I can work without a break. But if you're anywhere close to NC, I'd be willing to help you with some chores around your land in return for teaching me a few things as far as how solar panels are set up, etc. I also write music, but I don't really sing, but I really love your music. Would like to see if maybe you could turn something I've written into. You see what I'm saying, y'all? So basically, I'm just showing y'all just all the love and the support, and just the fact that so many people see me and see what I'm doing, and they just, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? This is all the Most High. It's all the Most High doing. It's all the Most High doing, man. People of all colors, different backgrounds, and then too, what's so crazy is that not only let me see. That video, something else that it's doing too. Now it's at 35. Now, I mean, almost 36,000. It was just 30,000 earlier this earlier today. Like I said, it's just keep going up. But what this one video is doing is it's, people are going to my other videos. They listening to my music. Look at this video. It got 1,000 likes, right?
People get mad at me for telling them the truth. I don't sugarcoat or beat around the bush, I'm not a coon. I'm the type to let you be, behold you accountable. Give you gems so you can win. I would hate to see you lose. I'm that brother who sees you for you, who go out of his way to get down to the root, who will help you work through whatever you're going through. Giving up on you, nah, my patience is through the roof. Whoa, whoa. We in times, y'all. When they say we all we got, that ain't no lie, y'all. I don't wanna see us get together just to vibe out. We gotta try up and know that I was the provider. We are the children of light. I'm melanin dark as the night. Yeah. What a beautiful scene it'll be if me, you, and we can finally unite us. We need each other. So much division. We have to do.
But anyway, that video right there, you know what I'm saying? It's getting a lot of traction. So what it's doing, like I said, it's just they see this video, they come to my page, they look at the videos, they see that I do music as well, and a lot of people just been reaching out, hey bro, man, your music, you feel me? And y'all know what I promote in my music, you feel me? So they see, they're like, okay, not only does he's doing this off-grid thing, but he's doing music, and his music is positive. Not only is he doing music, but he's gardening. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I had went through my archives and I put this song back on. Y'all remember this song? Going Off Grid.
I'm ready to bounce, I'm ready to run, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to jump, I'm ready to.
So I don't know, man. It's just going up. I put that song out in 2021. That's crazy.
We got it, pack your bags and get your butt up out of here. If you follow me, you know what tip I've been on. If I knew then what I knew now, man, I would have been gone. As the world continue to fight about who's right and who's wrong, I got my hands on the plow, somewhat ducked off in the wild. And it's crazy, the word is decaying. People are sleeping, they don't realize they being played with.
But yeah, that's what it is, man. But I appreciate it though. Like I really do truly thank everybody for the love and support. And again, I'm not going to keep y'all for too long. Listen, there's a lot going on in the world, as we all know. I'm not going to continue to be one of them people to just jump on YouTube all the time and talk about, oh, Russia this and China that, and the invasion. We all know this stuff is going on, right? We got to stop. I'm not saying that we got to stop. But what I'm saying is we got to get to a point to where we find balance. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's cool to be on top of all of that, right? But at the same time, y'all got to pour into yourselves. Y'all got to get out here and start working and start building and start growing and start, becoming independent. You know what I'm saying? Stop depending on the government. Stop depending on these utilities, because I tell you what, with these utilities, they already blaming everything on climate change and all that, right? I remember a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, during the summertime, they had rolling blackouts. They were telling people, oh, hey, we need y'all to cut back on your power, on your use of electricity. You know what I'm saying? They had the electric companies were able to tap into people's power, like electricity and stuff. They were able to like cut it off. That's what these power companies and stuff be doing, man. So that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, we got to find a way to create our own and do our own thing outside of all that, I truly believe that there would be places here in the United States where there are going to be safe havens. Um, Definitely not in cities, in the metropolitan areas, but all the people who live out in the boonies, they'll be straight. They'll be straight. But that's what I'm saying. It's just something y'all got to work towards. And again, I'm gonna say this: for the people who live in the city and who don't have the means to leave or do anything, listen, y'all got to start reaching out and connecting with people, other people. You know what I'm saying? And for an example, right? We decided, me and my wife decided to name the homestead that we're creating. We decided to name it Safe Haven Homestead. And it will be a safe haven. But whoever the Most High, put that spirit on, and I mean, in those times, I don't know. I mean, when it shit the fan, man, and like people are still able to move around, but we can clearly see things are getting bad to where we need to be somewhere and get situated. I'll be open to it. It's gonna be hard though. I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. And then something else I thought about too, like in a situation like that, the fact that I'm in a house, I'm already set up, I'm straight. But then if somebody else is gonna be out there dwelling amongst us, and I'm just thinking back on the situations that we were in before, when we had people like that came out there and tried to live out there with us. I always thought about them. I always just thought about how comfortable they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that just goes to show what type of person I am. I always, every time we cook, I kept them in mind. I always offered like, "Hey, we cooking something, y'all. Y'all want something to eat, whatever, right?" Even if they had food or whatever, it's just I don't know, man. It's just a human thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So I always think about that, and I tell people all the time, like, if you don't have the money to purchase the things you need in order for you to build a house, for you to dwell in and have a roof over your head, then the next best thing is for you to get a tent. And when people ask me what kind of tent, I always suggest the expensive ones. I ain't gonna lie to you, the one that like all 4 seasons, but they're like $1,500 to $2,000. That's how much they are, but they're really good though. I think the material is either made out of duck skin or vinyl or I can't remember, but they're real good and they're spacious. So I have to show y'all some videos or y'all can look it up yourself. But yeah, I tell them get a tent, and you can dwell in that tent. You feel me? And like I say, it really comes down to how comfortable you want to be, right? That'll determine how much money you may have to spend on some things. Because if you want an AC, let's say you get a tent and you want to be cool, you can get one of those portable ACs, the ones where you that has the pipe on it and you have to put it out the window or open it or whatever, so it can suck out all that warm air and put some cool air in there. You can do something like that. But if you do that, you're gonna need something to power it. So you are gonna need like a generator or something. You can get a solar generator, get a gas generator. I mean, in an ish hit the fan scenario, you don't want to run a gas generator. You would rather like have a solar generator. But yeah, get you a generator for that. Yeah, you can get a small refrigerator. I mean, y'all can get stuff, man. Y'all can get all this stuff, and you can do it. You can purchase land, and if you got an RV, you can live in an RV, and in the meantime, while you out there building your house and all that, it really comes down to knowledge. If you got the money, you got it. It's always a good thing. But if you got other people around you and that's doing the same thing, y'all work together, it'll be a beautiful, beautiful process, man. Because everybody depending on one another, y'all helping one another. You'll get projects done a lot faster. The women can be with the women, and they focusing on one thing. They can be in the gardens, doing all that, educating themselves on medicinal plants and wild edibles. The men can be, out in the woods, scavenging, doing different things. It's I don't know, but yeah, that's all I want to talk about in this video, man. Like I said, it's a lot going on out there. We already know, but we still gotta live. We still gotta do what we gotta do. So that's what I want y'all to focus on, man. Just take some time out each and every day. Focus on yourself. Get your houses in order. Continue to plan strategically. Like I say, ask yourself the same thing I ask myself. Where do I want to be in 5 years? Ask yourself that question. It don't got to be 5 years. It could be 4, 3, 2, 1. Where do you want to see yourself in 6 months? And start working towards that. Yes, you're going to have to make sacrifices. Yes, you're going to have to give up some things. You're going to have discipline. You're going to have to, save your money. You're going to have to say no to things. You're going to have to just, you're going to have to do all that. That's what it takes. But I'm here. I'm here if you need me. I say it all the time. Y'all got my email. Hit me up if y'all need anything. But when I get off here, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this booking service, and then try to link that with my Instagram, so people can hit me up and stuff on there. Because writing people back all the time, ever since that video did what it did, I've been on my phone. I ain't gonna lie, just me being transparent. I already told y'all how I felt about social media. I don't really like being on social media. I don't really like being on YouTube or just doing all that. And that's an issue that I have, especially, and I know it's gonna be an issue now because I'm just gonna have to engage with people, you know what I'm saying? Or I can get somebody to do it for me, but you ain't nothing like doing it yourself, because if you do it yourself, you're gonna do it right. So I don't know. I'm gonna see. There's some changes I'm gonna have to make, but because I don't like looking at the screen all the time. When I'm out there on the land, I put my phone down, but I don't be studying that phone. And then the internet cool, like it worked really good most days. Some days it be acting stupid. So I think that's a good thing for me, because I'm just like, okay, if you're gonna act stupid, I don't want to be on it anyways. I just throw the phone down, keep it in the house, and I be outside working the whole time, until the sun go down. So yeah, I'm just rambling at this point, man. Listen, like I said, y'all continue to work on yourselves, continue to stay prayed up, continue to build, continue to grow, continue to love, continue to be patient with one another, continue to be more loving, more kind to each other, more compassionate, all that good stuff. And even I'm saying that do that for yourself, because it starts with you. You can't love nobody if you can't love yourself, if you don't love yourself. So love yourself. All that good stuff. I really want to take me a nap for real. Why everybody gone? It's so peaceful and quiet in here right now. But y'all hit me up, man. Y'all hit me up. I'm finna get off this thing. Yeah. I'm finna get off here. Listen, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I'm gonna open it up for questions. 10 minutes. Any questions that y'all may have, any websites y'all want me to recommend, when it comes to solar, anything. Y'all just let me know. What's up? Can you bang on it? Bang on it. Any questions that y'all may have now before I get off here? Ask me now. Call me now. Email. Billy go. I shot a video to one of my songs earlier, so if y'all see me wearing these same clothes, can you bang on it? Any questions? I got the answers if you got questions. Oh yeah. Ooh. I got the answers to the question. I really don't want to eat it. This has fruit. Oh, one second. I really don't trust it. I bet them seeds grapes. Please don't forget to look at your email. I got you. Can you tell us who helped you find land? Hold on. Well, you said who helped you find your land? It's actually my homeboy. The one you see in my videos, he found it. That's who I share land with. We share land. Oh yeah, and another thing too. And you know, a lot of people are looking at like on that video, they looking at 15 acres. I'm telling people you don't need 15 acres. Y'all don't need none of y'all need 15 acres. If you don't have like multiple families, y'all don't need all that land. If you're not looking to, you know, set up a bunch of structures and you know, farm and all that type of stuff, you don't need all that land. You don't need all that land. 15 acres for one person is crazy to me. Stop trying to go big. You understand what I'm saying? Go small. You don't need 15 acres. If you're looking for acreage, look for about, and it depends. Like I said, if you are one family, one person, 2 acres would be good. 2 acres would be good. That's more than enough. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You can get a lot done with 2 acres. You'll have a lot of room. But 15 acres, just me being honest and transparent, we don't even use 15 acres. And I don't think we ever gonna use them 15 acres that we got. We got, if I'm not mistaken, I think we using probably about 1.5, maybe 2 acres right now. That's what we're using. We're not even using the whole 15. So that's why I'm telling everybody, they get so caught up on prices and stuff. Yeah, if you looking for something that much, like that many acres, yeah, it's gonna be high. But if you look for something, and don't get me wrong, I know even in some places, you know, for 1 acre, they charging a lot, you know, but you just gotta keep looking. You gotta look, man. So there are areas out there that got 1 acre, 2 acre, 3 acres for cheap prices. You said sell some of the land to someone. Well, I'm cool. We cool with that. We cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I can get with my homeboy. We could talk about that. But one of the things that we may do in the near future, and like I say, all of this is if the economy in society is, you know, normal. What we may do, we've been thinking about building like other tiny homes, like really, really tiny homes, not like what we got. Our homes are not so tiny, but we were thinking about building like tiny homes all over. Not probably about, I want to say three, and then Airbnb them out. Getting tripped over, tripping on my word. But yeah, we planning to rent them out, you know what I'm saying, for people to come and experience living in nature. For people who may want to hunt. Let me I'm tripping. I said people who may want to hunt. I'm not for killing animals. That slipped out, but I'm not for killing animals. I'm just saying that may be one of the things. I don't know. It's gonna be tough, but that may be one of the things. If we did do that, I'd probably say no hunting allowed. But I mean, if that was something that I supported, then I would be like, you know, you can rent and come out here and hunt. But I'm not for that though. We got a lot of wild turkey. We got a lot of wild, what else? Wild rabbit. We got a lot of, we got some ducks. What else did I see out there? We got deers. We got a lot of deers. But yeah, we got a lot of wildlife out there. A lot of wildlife. But yeah, we looking to build those and, you know, rent them out to make some extra income. But then at the same time too, though, I don't know. I love my privacy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love my privacy. It's something I'm gonna struggle with. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, if I had another piece of land somewhere else where like we didn't live, yeah, I wouldn't mind, building something out there and then letting people come out so we can do workshops. I can show them how everything operates and all that, and kind of educate them on that. And that'll be something that they can pay for. They can pay to come out and just, spend a few nights out there, camp out, stuff like that. But I don't want to do that where we at right now. I don't want nobody out there. What I'm saying is I don't just want people to just be coming out there like that. I love my privacy, and I love the fact that we ducked off. So it's only a few people that know where we at, and that's our friends, some of our friends, just a few members of our family, 2 members actually, two family members, and a few of our friends that know where we at. But outside of that, don't nobody know where we at. And I like it like that because people are weird, and I hate to have to kill somebody. I'm just straight up. I hate to have to kill somebody, even if it's somebody who they ain't trying to play them games. But that's them wild hogs that we got out there. Listen, I seen a herd of wild hogs. Boy, I ran in the house, got my AR. My dog, the female, the girl dog, she followed me. I'm like, let go. I'm running with my AR. But nah, that's how it is though.
Okay.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off. So she's having like catch up on the next. Y'all have fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's loving like, man, I'm gonna catch up on the next. Hit me up, y'all need help. Peace.
Did you see my controller?
My bad. You need to end it. Somebody in the bathroom?